Hello and welcome back to somebody on Respect and to another edition of AEW Collision Out of 10. And yeah, this is a big episode of Collision this week. We've got some big matches on the card, including Mark Briscoe against Carl Fletcher in our main event. And we also had build up towards Grand Slam, which is obviously coming up on next Saturday's Collision very randomly. But we started things off with Moxley giving a promo about why he would never give Copeland a title shot before he went to the entrances for the Freeway Trios bout. Obviously, we've heard this promo from Mox a million times, nothing really added. But it was Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly and Roderick Strong taking on Shane Taylor Promotions, Shane Taylor, Sean Dean, Cody Bravo, and then Daniel Garcia, Danny Magic and Angelo Parker. Taylor and Roddy started about with an exchange of strikes. The leader of STP was cornered by KR and Roddy hit a double clothesline to regain control. Garcia's team and the Undisputed Kingdom worked together a few times against STP, but they didn't hesitate to fight each other when they were legal. A chaotic match with lots of teamwork spots. It never really felt like a team had a significant advantage, so it was genuinely unpredictable, which of course is always welcome. This was entertaining from start to finish, even if it was sometimes hard to follow who was legal and who wasn't. Cole ended up pinning Bravo for the win and looked like he was more focused on Garcia after the match. Wheeler Yuta Pac and Claudio showed up for the first time in a while with the trios titles afterwards. So yeah, they attacked everyone. So yeah, it's good to see the trios title finally getting some focus, and it's something that we need to see more of really. So I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. Tentative, but a good start to the hopeful rebuilding of the trios division.
We then got Bandido against Brian Keith. Keith took control by throwing his poncho at Bandido as the match began, but Lucha was quick to recover and take control. The Bounty Hunter had a nice kick to the face, which put him himself in the driver's seat as the show went through a break. We returned to see Bandido beginning to make a comeback. He used his one-arm side press slam to get a big pop of the crowd, and he was setting up to finish his opponent. While this match had lots of fun moments, a couple of minor mistakes struck out, especially a close call on the top rope for Bandido. Keith did an excellent job for selling the returning Bandido, especially when he hits finisher to get the win. So yeah, I'm going to 6 out of 10. A solid match, few little errors in there, but that was always going to happen. You know, Bandido's first match back, but good to see him get the win. So yeah, 6 out of 10. The next match saw Rooster at least go and Beast Mortos take on a few local talents, and of course LFI picked up the easy win. We then got Harley Cameron and Mercedes Puppet were out to perform the song in the next segment. The TBS champion showed up. Cameron kept singing at her, which just made her all more upset. How Harley ended up knocking Mercedes out of the ring by hitting her with a mic. The crowd was on Cameron's side, and the champ agreed to defend the title against her in Australia, which is great. And yeah, really looking forward to that match now. Dustin Rhodes took on a young competitor named Izzy James in a match that defines what squash match is. Dustin picking up the easy win. Before we got Thunder Rosa taking on Penelope Ford. Before the match, Rosa hit running with Megan Bain backstage. Seemed like an even match for each other until Rosa hit a trio of arm drags to take control. She got the Texas crowd behind her with some taunting, but Ford took control with a double knee apron on the apron. We returned from a break to see Ford maintaining control, but Lamella Mella eventually began to build some momentum. The match had more good than bad, but a few bad things were too obvious to hide. Ford and Rosa were both clearly talented, but you can see a clear difference between them when it comes to wrestling experience. Rossa picked up a win with a Tiana bomb. Bain came to the ring, but it was Ford who ended up taking Lamella Mella down. This made her easy prey for Bain to hit the F5 version of her move. And yeah, this gets 6 out of 10 from me. I thought, yeah, it was a solid match. Obviously, Rossa looked good here, and it'd be interesting to see a feud against Megan Bain. That could be an intriguing one going forward. Mariah Mate was then in another squash match, decimating her opponent. This was even shorter than the Rose one. She dressed up her opponent up like Tony Storm to add insult to injury. Luther came out and distracted May long enough for the real Tony to replace the other woman in the ring, and a surprise attack. Yeah, kind of predictable based on their storyline. Another squash match, but Luther did get some storyline evidence to it. Before we got Fletcher taking on Mark Briscoe, the pro star hit a running kick to take control right at the gout. He stayed aggressive and beat down the chicken in the corner. We returned from a break to see a bloody Briscoe trying to get back to his feet. They traded punches until Briscoe turned Fletcher inside out with a clothesline. Fletcher hit a low blow behind the rest back, followed by a brainbuster, but he couldn't get the pin. Briscoe put him through a table with a flying elbow, but he failed to get the win. These two easily put on the best performance of the night. Everything they did looked great, and they did a good job progressing into more violent territory as the match progressed. The conclusion came when Fletcher hit a brainbuster on the top turnbuckle, and Jet gets 7 out of 10 from me. A really good match, probably the right winner as well. Definitely match of the night. I really enjoyed it. 7 out of 10. Overall, Collision this week gets a 6 out of 10 from me. This week's Collision had 3 squash matches, which felt like at least too many, but it had plenty of stuff to make up for it. The opening trios bout was a bit of mayhem. Keith v Bandido was a great match, and the main event stole the show. But Cameron and Mercedes Moné also had a really decent storyline. Looking forward to that match next week. So yeah, there's plenty of stuff to keep us interested.
That's it for this video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe. Follow us on our socials. Link in the description below for daily wrestling news, meme and content. Subscribe to our other channels on screen right now. That'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace out.